Before we dive into today's episode, I have a quick announcement. You may have noticed the channel name has been changed from Free Chunking to what it is now, Jasper. That's right, I've given myself a proper name. When I started this channel, I had no idea how much fun I was going to have filming and editing videos. I'm definitely not the best at it, and I've still got a lot to learn. The longer I go, the more ideas I have for additional videos and miniseries I could make. Free Chunking will continue to be the main focus of the channel, but there are so many more adventures I want to go on. Now, I'm very aware of the risks of burning myself out trying to do too much at once. The plan right now is that these additional videos would only be made while I'm enduring long grinds on the chunk account. Like, just pulling an example off the top of my head, killing 40,000 Black Knights for level 48 smithing. Let's roll the intro. Hello and welcome to Free Chunking, my extreme, free-to-play, one-chunk Iron Man. Come with me as I explore the world of Gielinor piece by piece, and discover everything that free-to-play RuneScape has to offer. Once I've completed the free-to-play map, I'll be activating membership and all the new tasks that come with it, all at once. Let's get going! So I don't think that I'm going to be doing woodcutting late at night anymore. I've been here for 2 hours and 40 minutes, and I have not seen a single forestry event. It's kind of wild. I was woodcutting earlier today, during what you could call peak hours, and I got one about once an hour, and that was great. There was one even closer together than that. Nothing for the past almost 3 hours. So I guess we'll go back to the Black Knight. I can give a progress update. We're almost at 60 woodcutting. That puts us at 4,000 anima infused bark, only 6,000 to go. We are at 114 steel bars, about 6% of the way there. Of course, we'll need less than 1,858 because of lamps and books of knowledge from random events. Okay. Back to the knights. You know what? Actually, I am 30 levels away from getting 500 total levels. And at 500 total level, there are worlds that will have less bots in them. I have not done any of my fire making. Let's go ahead and do 30 levels of fire making, which will get me a chunk task to burn willow logs. So I will get to that, and I will see you when I am done. And there is 30 fire making. We do actually still need to get one more level in order to be 500 total free levels. So let me grab some willow logs. And that is a chunk task completed. There it is, 500 total level. Go ahead and bank the rest of this for now. And we'll switch on over. Look at how few people there are. We've got 1, we've got 2. Let's check the sewers. No bots. Oh, we love to see it. If you're wondering why I'm talking about bots in the drainer sewers, these are the ones I'm talking about. With the drainer sewers being out of the way, with no real reason for real players to go into them, it has become the training ground of bots. This was particularly frustrating when I was getting the bronze bars for my bronze plate legs. Occasionally the bots would steal the skeleton that I was fighting, but now that I have access to the 500 total worlds, that's no longer an issue. If I ever need to come back down here, I might come back down here for the skeleton with the shield but without a weapon. He drops iron ore. I need 3 of those if I want to upgrade my bronze plate legs to iron plate legs. When does that happen? I can do that at level 31. When can I superheat? 15? Oh, so I should do that right now. I should be getting that right now so I can superheat and get the extra smithing experience. Hey, and there is our last piece of iron ore. Let's go ahead and pick that up. So, I've earned 10 bronze bars while I was hunting for those 3 pieces of iron ore. I also got a few lamps saved up. Let's go ahead and superheat these. Now normally, when you use iron in a furnace, you have a 50% chance to lose the iron and not get the bar. However, if you're superheating, there is no 50% chance, so you're guaranteed the iron bar. Now I do need 31 smithing in order to make these into the plate legs that I'm hoping for, so I'll hold on to them now. However, I can smith these bronze bars, and now we can use our lamps. So if I use one lamp and one book of knowledge, that'll get me the level up, and then I can get an extra 10 XP from this lamp. Very good. Okay. Now, don't be fooled. That did take me about 7 hours to get those 3 pieces of iron ore. It was a long time. I've been thinking about XP lamps. There is no other skill that will be worth lamping except for smithing for the rest of the time that I am a free-to-play account. Every single lamp I'm going to get is going to go into smithing, because not only do we have a 48 smithing grind right now, which in of itself is long. When we unlock adamant ore, that's going to be an 88 smithing grind, and when we get rune, it's going to be all the way to 99. But I have a clean inventory, and so I'm going to get back to the grind. And that is going to push us over 60 wood cutting. We can now chop yew trees when we have them. Closest yew tree is actually going to be in the chunk to the right. I'll have a task to chop a yew tree there and to burn it, and I definitely have enough logs to get up to 60 wood cutting. And these willow trees are spitting out getting clue skulls. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the ground over there that I can't do. I still haven't gotten a step that I can do. I got 15 clue skulls from skeletons, and I'm probably at 15 from trees as well. We have 10,000 anima infused bark, which means with our 500 oak logs, we can trade the friendly forester here and purchase a felling axe handle. And that is a task completed. Through our woodcutting grind, I probably got about 20 different clue scrolls, but only one was I ever actually able to do. So there isn't anything left in this chunk that drops beginner clue scrolls, so I'm going to go ahead and try this out, see if I can get the one-step completion. The only thing that we have left to do is the smithing grind. We're at level 23 right now, and we've got about 135 steel bars saved up that we can use as soon as I get to level 30. New clue? Not a back-to-back. Alright. I will hold on to this just in case I get a straight shot over to the Umbridge Castle. And this felling axe handle is useless to me. There is nothing that I can do with it until I activate membership, so it is going to sit in the bank and look extra pretty. So I just got an XP lamp, and I went to look at my XP, and I'm really close to the next level. So I was thinking, what if I got a level up right before I use this lamp, get a little bit of extra XP out of it. And I was thinking, I've got all these tin ores from the Black Knight, and there are zombies down in the sewer that drop copper ore. Yeah, these level 13 zombies, there are 2 of them. They drop copper ore at a 1 out of 64. And so I'm thinking I might switch over and spend a little bit of time down here, and I'll be able to get a little bit of extra XP from my lamps. I think that's the play. The sooner I can get my smithing levels up, the more XP I'll get per lamp, and the faster this will go. So, spend some time doing that, and I'll see you at the end. And that was the 500th zombie. We got 8 copper ore from that, and just the act of making these bars alone should be enough to bump me up to the next level. Perfect. Now I think I'm going to hold on to these bars for now, and if I get to another situation where I'm really close to a level up, then I'll use these bars to bump me over the threshold. Maybe I'll go back to the zombies. All roads lead back to Drainer Sewers. But now that I have the level up, we can go ahead and use the lamps that we have. And we are at 27 smithing, only 3 more levels to go before we can start using our steel bars. Now, did I go and kill 500 zombies just to get an extra 50 or so experience from XP lamps? Yes. Was it worth it? I think it was. Our last 4 tasks for this chunk are all smithing tasks. At level 34, we need to make a steel sword as our best in slot stab weapon. At level 39, we need to make and wield a steel warhammer. At level 46, we need to make steel plate legs as a new best in slot. And at level 48, we need to make a steel plate body, which is the highest item you can smith in this chunk. I've already spent 256 hours in this chunk, and I'm not even halfway to level 48. This is a certified death chunk, and there's nothing left to do but strap in and get it done. See you next time.